The Steps Hip Spica Care DVD is made for parents and carers of children in Hip Spica cast. They are a series of mini videos which cover aspects of looking after a child in a cast. The videos are examples of how real families coped with everyday tasks of looking after a child in a hip spica. They are not meant to be fully comprehensive and cannot tell you everything you will need to know about hip spica care, but hopefully they will reassure you that solutions can be found to many practical problems. Remember that it is best to contact your healthcare professional if you have a problem you cannot solve. Parents, carers and healthcare professionals have reviewed these videos.
Yeah, hi, I'm Johnny, Lily's dad, just to briefly explaining about the car seat. Yeah, just to confirm basically, obviously the way the car seat's fitted is obviously different with each car, and obviously with practice and repetition it does become easier to fit, and obviously you do get used to obviously the way the straps fit in your car and how you can adjust them to certain lengths just to make it a lot easier and quicker to fit.
So we've now got the fixing straps that have got to be hooked round a frame of the car seat, which on this one we have to get right underneath. On other cars, I know they don't, on my wife's car they don't have anything under the seat, so we have to go on the frame under the back seat, which can be a little bit easier, but obviously this is obviously for securing up the car seat. We then position the car seat in to try and get it approximately 45 degrees position with the back seat. Then find the clips. Yeah, I'm feeding the hook strap through the framework of the seat underneath to obviously secure the seat under. I say on some cars there's no fixings under the seats and you have to find a framework under the back seats or somewhere else. Obviously loosen off and just fit that loosely for now, because obviously we'll tighten it up later, so let's just secure that in place. There's then the actual seat belt fastener. Basically feeding the straps through the seat and then just connecting as you would do a normal seat belt, and then just pull tight to secure the seat in that position. When you're pulling the seat through, you're basically following the arrows as per the instruction of the car seat, down, under, and then obviously back and through, and then connecting up to the seat belt as normal. We then secure the back fixings by kneeling on the seat and then just tightening up each side. Yeah, and then the final step just to secure the seat in position is to adjust the back seat back. And then just check the seat is secure. There you go.
Now I'm going to put Lily in the car seat. One of the main considerations for me at the moment is not banging her head. And she does actually somehow, even though she's got the plaster, she does tend to kind of push herself forward. But obviously her legs do go either side. And the arm bands go over each side. And then you pull the two buckles together in the middle, and then use the central buckle, clip it all together. Obviously that's too loose at the moment, so you need to tighten it up with this other belt here, which tightens it around her, on so that she's nice and secure in. Lily's actually not too bad in the car, but we have used this mobile, and we've got a little Miffy here, which does keep her entertained on long journeys. But we also do have a mirror, just mainly so that we can see her, but she loves looking in that, and she's generally not too bad in the car really, but these toys do help a lot to keep her occupied.
The different plaster shapes can often make it quite hard to fit in the car seats, so it is advisable really not to buy your car seat until your child's in the plaster. You might be able to even use a harness. Some hospitals will usually discuss all your options at the pre-admission clinic.
Again, it was through the STEPS website that I found out about the Blue Badge scheme, otherwise I wouldn't have had a clue about it, and speaking to other mums on there, they found it really useful. So I just sent off for the form. I think I went on the internet initially. You can request a form on there, or you can phone up. The form came, and obviously, as they always are, they're quite complicated forms, I think, to fill in. But once you've done it, you know, it's okay. On the leaflet that came, it does actually say a specific section for children. It says Hip Spica for the treatment of hip problems. So I knew it was a specific area that you were allowed. Sent the form off. Initially, I did get rejected on the form because they said that it wasn't a permanent condition. I did appeal and speak to people within the Blue Badge scheme. And I had to actually speak to several people, to be honest, and it was quite hard to get it, but eventually I did get it. And they gave me, I think it was a 6-month block of the Blue Badge, but it's been absolutely wonderful. It's just meant that it's easy to get in and out. You get the bigger spaces at the side of the car so that you can get her out, because obviously specifically when her legs are in the full cast down to her ankles, you do need that extra space, and to get the pram in and out. And it's been absolutely brilliant, and not having to kind of walk miles through the car park. But no, it's been an absolute godsend, the Blue Badge, even though it was a little bit difficult to get hold of. But I think that's more the Blue Badge. People don't understand their own documentation, I think. But I did get it eventually, so it's been great.
The Blue Badge regulations are really complex and they do often change. So the best thing to do is to access the most up-to-date information on the STEPS website.
Remember, you are not alone. When you want information, advice and support, our helpline team are here to help you. No matter how big or small your concern, please email or telephone our helpline. Get instant access to information 24 hours a day via our website, where you can download our advice leaflets. You can also visit our online chat forum, which provides a fantastic resource of helpful tips and practical advice written by parents who are coping with a child affected by hip dysplasia.